Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek, you're watching Kevin the Geek, and welcome to this special Patreon Super Geek tier level request video. This is from Brett, aka the Balding Brummy, and this is Mock the Week. Sort of. So he sent me this, he's requested this, so of course if you're a Super Geek tier level on Patreon, you get a guaranteed reaction every month. So far there are two Super Geek tier levels for the month of October. Which is Brett and James. I'm going to be recording my reaction for James shortly after this, which is to the TV show Merlin. That's the first episode of that, so make sure you check that out when it eventually comes available. But for now, we're doing Mock the Week, but this is Too Hot for TV 2. So this is apparently a DVD from 2009, which basically is stuff that was considered too rude, vulgar, whatever term you want to use, that it basically meant that it couldn't be aired on TV. And so yeah, it's just under an hour's long, so yeah, let's check it out.
Hang on.
You're recording? Not the whole mug shit thing. Are we recording that? That'll be great. That'll be a Christmas special waiting to happen, isn't it? Bits you never saw. Too hot for TV.
Hey! It was a very sad day when Mock the Week came to an end. It's something that I just kind of watch on and off. I wouldn't say I was a religious fan of it, but I enjoyed what I saw. Let me know who your favourite guests were on Mock the Week. I think loads of people have different people, don't they? Read all about news of the world, news of the world.
First round is called If This Is the Answer, What Is the Question? On the board are 6 categories. For each chosen category, I read out an answer, and the players have to guess what the question might be. Ian, which category would you like?
I'll take crime.
Crime, OK. The answer is every 12 seconds. What is the question?
How often in London does someone try and offer you a free newspaper?
Yeah.
Is it how often can you con a goldfish?
I love that. Oh, according to Ted Lasso, that's a 10-second memory, not a 12-second memory, though.
How often does John Prescott have a minor heart attack, which he mistakes for an orgasm?
How many times over a 24-hour period do you hear, "Hello, I'm Barry Scott, and are you Sillet Bang?"
Yeah.
Is it how often does someone in a pub somewhere speculate that Ellen MacArthur may be a lesbian?
Is it if Ron Seal ran the transport system, how often would the train every 12-second service actually run?
That's what it says on the tin.
How often are police in Glasgow called out to deal with a pregnant woman attacking a Rottweiler with a sledgehammer?
You know, I believe you there.
In his ideal world, how often would Peter Stringfellow ejaculate?
Oh!
Have I crossed the line, do you think?
Maybe.
How often does a virgin in Newcastle break the sound barrier?
How often does someone finish a Sudoku and then think, what was the point of that?
No. I'm sorry, I'm not having that. No. I love doing Sudokus. Did I just go forward or back? No. I think I went back.
How often does someone finish a Sudoku and then think, what was the point of that?
No, I'd probably finish a Sudoku in 12 seconds. That's how fast I am.
How often would a child in Africa die if it was Stephen Hawking clicking his fingers in the advert?
They had things for your next-door neighbour to say. "Hello, I'm Frankie Boyle."
My next-door neighbour's a right cunt,
OK, fine, you want me to bring it up like that? Oh, sorry. We need an answer. We need an answer about Blunkett without mentioning blind jokes. They're just tired of blind jokes with Blunkett. So they just want an answer that mentions a story that doesn't go on about him being blind. OK? You know yourself? Right. Okay, sorry.
We're going to get a blind joke, aren't we?
No, we answered the question without going on about Blunkett being blind. BBC do not want. It's a question about Blunkett. Okay. Blind. That doesn't go, he did this because, he hasn't seen it. Just answer the question, but try not to make a million jokes about Blunkett being blind. That's what I'm getting in the mirror, all right?
This is the stuff you don't see when you're watching a TV show. They're very heavily edited so much. And that's why these kind of recordings will take about 4 hours to complete, for like a half-hour piece of TV.
Okay.
Was it David Blunkett?
No, let me answer the question. What unusual use for the army did David Blunkett allegedly suggest when he was Home Secretary?
Did he suggest they should go to Specsavers?
Do it! Rebel! Oh my God, he looks so young there.
It's not wasted, Dora. We can use that laugh in another part of the show.
Would it be something he said with his mouth because his eyes don't fucking work?
Let me ask the question.
You never asked the question.
I have to ask the fucking question.
Okay.
This is just, it's like being in charge of a special school on a day out. All six of you to concentrate in the same direction. No, not physical stuff. What? Wait, no! Let me down. What unusual use of the army did David Blunkett allegedly suggest when Home Secretary?
Blunkett ordered troops to go in and machine gun prisoners, or he thought he was ordering it. He was actually talking to a hat stand.
It's your own time you're wasting.
The story is David Blunkett ordered. He talked to.
Wait. That's it. Do you need me to ask the fucking question again? You don't. Delightful. Hugh, what were you going to say?
The story is that David Blunkett spoke to the chief of prisons, I think, and told him in Lincoln, and told him to machine gun the prisoners to stop a riot at Lincoln Jail.
This is what your man says.
I don't see where we're going here, is what Blunkett said at the time.
Can anyone explain to me about the David Blunkett and the blindness thing? Because that would have been before I really paid any attention. Someone let me know why they didn't. Well, why the BBC didn't want the blind jokes and why they then so insisting on making these blind jokes.
Essentially, it was just a case of the blind leading the blind.
Yay!
I don't think he's got his eye on the ball anymore.
He's lost focus.
Hey! Even Dara gets involved.
Have you been watching the Labour Party conference in the last few days?
I haven't been able to turn it off. It's been fantastic. No, it's been fantastic viewing.
Yeah, what's been the big story for you?
Sherry Blair's got a big mouth.
Who's got a big mouth?
That's a big twist.
She walked through the press room, where there's no chance of any journalists being around, and in front of a screen said, that's a lie about Gordon Brown.
Indeed she
And
did.
oddly enough, someone overheard it. That wasn't intentional at all, I don't suppose. And it got reported. In a rather damaging way to the Labour Party. Gordon wasn't happy.
The thing about party political conferences is they knock the Australian soaps out of the schedules, and it's really difficult to wank to the conferences. Not impossible.
I'm interested in the choice of Manchester for the conference, though.
Can I just talk about the wanking to the soap?
Yeah, of
we'll
course
get
you
that in a second. I always thought, it's purely coincidence that it's people with incredibly fit women, until there's a character in Neighbours called Flick. And you're kind of thinking, well, that's just saying, here comes Flick. Oh, all right, here we go. Just go through their own instructions, for fuck's sake.
Wasn't it her dad.
You've got a fair
Her dad
point.
was also Holly Valance's dad, and so he had like, and you could see when you watched him that the actor really wanted to shag the women playing his daughters, and it really made it a very creepy show.
That would.
Not impossible to wank to.
I'm no expert on wanking.
Come on! Well, you're in luck. Your questions will be answered.
Do you manage to do it by flicking? Just out of interest.
I've wanked to the Open University.
It'd be good if they just showed that in the middle of another discussion.
Well, him wanking.
So you can break in and go, I once wanked to the Open University.
And then it cuts to him doing the monkey.
I think it would be impossible to masturbate to the Open
It's
University.
not true. There's a woman presents a science show on it
Oh,
about
shit.
doing...
That's terrible. Her name is. I've met her. She's
Isn't it
really.
Tug?
She's a professor of public understanding of science in
Yeah, that's her.
Cambridge.
she
She's
talk
really
dirty
lovely.
about Frozen?
She's really nice and also incredibly fit.
Yeah.
So, I can entirely see where you're coming from.
Join me, Dara Breen, with Hugh Dennis, Frankie Boyle, Jeannie Yashray, Clive Anson, Andy Parsons and Russell Howard as we... No, I'm not saying as we mock the week. That's a really tough thing to do. It's just as we mock the week. Ooh, spanky spank. Take that, you bitch week. Take that. Is that all right?
All the things to take exception. That will make people watch. If they see you go, take that week. Well,
Oh, I think 7 days. You like that, did you? This is for you, Sunday. Yeah, and you, Thursday.
you have to do that. You have to do that.
I want to see that going out as a trailer.
You got enough mocking for all of them bitch days.
Join me, Dara Breen, with Hugh Dennis, Frankie Boyle, Jeannie Yashray, Clive Anson, Andy Parsons
Look at
and
them.
Russell Howard for Mock the Week in half an hour on BBC Two. Take that, you bitch week. Yeah!
Russell there has literally got the most 2000s haircut, hasn't he?
It's been recorded.
Crack a
There
bit
is
of
no
detail.
way back.
Okay, wait.
Do it without that funny bit at the end.
You know it. Okay. Join me, Dara Breen, with Hugh Dennis, Frankie Boyle, Jeannie Yashray, Clive Anson, Andy Parsons and Russell Howard for Mock the Week next on BBC Two.
Bang it, Dara.
You love it. Okay, do you want to do that one again? Or do that again with... Yeah.
Just roll your eyes as if you're getting blown.
Do you do the porn face for the entire time?
The producer must be getting so pissed off. I want to go home!
What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, well, we're doing the...
You get the wrong sort of audience turning up.
Join me, Dara Breen, with Hugh Dennis, Frankie Boyle, Jeannie Yashray, Clive Anson, Andy Parsons and Russell Howard for Mock the Week next on BBC Two.
One of Cameron's proposals is to have more jails. That's his idea. The government has said they're struggling to build more jails. Apparently there's 81,000 prisoners at the moment and it's all totally full, and they're saying, well, we're difficult to find the money, to find the labour to build more prisons. Well, I've got an idea of a fairly cheap workforce of about 81,000 people. Instead of letting them out early, let them out to build a new prison. Then instead of letting them go, you then put them in.
Put them in, yeah?
At what point will they go, oh, I'm very proud? What is this going to be used for anyway? They won't tell us. Okay, just build it higher. That's all they
You want
said.
to maybe you want to check for a few little gaps in it maybe afterwards. Check the drain pipes aren't too close together with
one of
little
those-
rungs in between them.
It'd be one of those fantastic building projects that didn't go over schedule. If we gave them a 6-year sentence, give them 6 years to do it, it'd be finished to the day.
Nice.
Cameron says he wants more prison ships. That's one of his proposals. If you put prisoners on ships, surely you're only going to create more pirates.
Got a point.
Actually, sorry.
And when England floods again, the prisoners will be the only people who survive.
Yeah, prisoners and ducks. That's the dream society, isn't it?
I've got a solution to the full prisons problem. Why don't they just ask all prisoners to budge up? Or release the fattest prisoners first, because there would be more room and they're easier to catch if they reoffend.
There's a real problem, isn't there? There's a real problem because prison overcrowding causes homosexuality in prisons. I mean, they virtually have to put their cocks in each other's mouths just to fit into the cells. It's like sex Tetris.
Sex Tetris.
And the points go to Frankie, you and Alan. Okay, but there'll obviously be a pause here as Frankie fucks off.
My name is not off.
What does TCSP stand for?
Is it taxi? Chorus stupid people.
Is it try creating some policies?
Is it a bit of a long shot? Is it Tom Cruise suckles pig? You can't see what they're looking at, but there must be something interesting.
I know I'd raise a hand to that. In the hope that he'd lift his hand up from the nipple of the pig and high-five me.
I think it's pretty much definitely that.
I don't think I'd want to touch his hand after that.
Is it Tony Blair, Cameron, same person?
Tricycling, says Ponce.
Is it 30 captured sex perverts?
It's Tories, Conservatives, still pricks.
Nice.
Tories caught shagging panda.
I think that was it, in fact.
Yes. That was the actual thing.
They're very happy about it, aren't they?
Yeah, well, he would be, because nobody ever shags a panda. No other panda ever shags a panda, so if they're available,
That's
why
the
don't
great thing about shagging pandas. You're never going to get them pregnant.
Like an elk, say.
When I say the great thing, I mean one of the great things.
I thought it'd be the cuddling afterwards. Really, I kind of rushed through sex with the panda just to get to the bit. When I'm vulnerable, it's vulnerable.
It's great.
Hold me in your monochrome arms.
It's fantastic. And you get to eat bamboo together afterwards.
Yes.
If you get into a bit of domestic abuse, they've already got black eyes.
That usable? Yeah.
Probably not.
Is it just Tories cunts, says Paul?
That's what you want. It can't go in. That'll be one to tell. Oh, there's a much better answer. Oh, yeah.
What I like about it is the fact that they're all looking the wrong way, weren't they? Oh, it's always good to do a bit of observational comedy when the stuff has fucked off the screen.
Join me, Dara Breen, and guests on BBC Two tonight at 10 for Mock the Week, where we'll be having a laugh about the Pope, the Lib Dems and the police, but not about Islam. Ah, no, we're not stupid.
Slightly less interesting than listening to someone making a telephone call on a train. Isn't it?
Oh, over on BBC Two. That's the bit we have to do it again, because I didn't say over on BBC Two.
Really?
This is the
I know, well, I
to
said
be
on
BBC
BBC Two, didn't I?
What's the difference?
How about you just do it?
You do it, and while you're doing it, I'll take my cock out just at the end. Yeah. And it'll get a big laugh.
Yeah, I'll say, I have to stress the over in case people go, but I mustn't BBC Two. Where is it? Where is the show of which they speak? Over on BBC Two.
They're so pedantic, aren't they?
You should do the whole trail in that voice.
Imagine if they actually released that footage by mistake.
Not one!
I'm Kevin the Geek,
Turned down last week was Join Me, Dara Breen, with no, where we'll be mocking the week, giving it to her like a bitch. And they turned that down.
They turned it down because you didn't pronounce the name of the people who were on the show. You went,
If you've been affected by any of these...
Are we rolling? Okay. Join me, Dara Breen, and guests over on BBC Two tonight at 10 for Mock the Week, where we'll be taking the mickey out of that crazy Pope, those Lib Dems and the police, but not the Muslims. No, I know. OK, the next topic is... In the week in which the government discussed raising the school leaving age, bad things for a teacher to say.
Oh, God.
Fight! Fight! Fight!
I always wanted to do
You know the rules, Thomas. If you forget your PE kit, I take the lesson in my pants.
That's creepy.
Hello, I'm Mr. Glitter.
Oh!
You're all going on the school trip, but if any of you have ever watched the news, you'll know that you won't all be coming back.
Good essay. Nice hooters.
I know he says that when there's no women on the panel there at all, does he?
All had a hard time since Sharon went missing. I, for example, haven't been able to use my basement.
No, Karen, we don't want a fat Mary.
Are you chewing, boy? This is the worst blowjob I've had all day.
Oh!
I don't know the answer, Watkins. I just do this job for the holidays.
That's such a massive misconception. I'm sorry. As a former teacher myself, people always go, "Oh, teachers they start at 9, they finish at 3, they get 6 weeks off in schools." No, they bloody don't. You know, a teacher will be lucky if they get a week off during the summer break because they're literally planning every lesson basically for the entirety of the next year. They're doing their long-term plans. They'll be doing their medium-term plans for all of the 3 terms. They'll be doing their monthly plans. They'll be doing their weekly plans. They'll be doing their daily lesson plans for the entire term up until Christmas. Yeah, they do not just sit around and go, "Ooh, I'm going to go to the beach and have a cocktail."
It turns out you're not dyslexic, you're just really, really stupid.
It's your own time you're wasting, not mine. I pissed my life away already.
Today's game of heads down, thumbs up begins on the sound of my zipper.
Oh!
I've been at this school for over 40 years. I buggered your fathers and I will bugger you.
There's only one A on your report card, Thompson. It's from the school nurse and it stands for AIDS. I think if you're going to lash out at a religion, lash out at the Buddhists. If you make a Buddhist really, really angry, the worst thing he'll do is set fire to himself.
Where has Jesus turned up recently?
In everyone, Dara.
In everyone?
He's turned up on MySpace, hasn't he?
He has turned up on MySpace, yeah.
He's got his own little page on MySpace now, and it's something along the lines of, you know, you've got to try and spot where you might be able to see Jesus, isn't it? And there's this big picture of like a pint glass with his face on it, and you're supposed to be, as if the only time you would see Jesus was after you'd finished a certain amount of alcohol.
Nope, this is the actual picture. See if you can spot the face of friendly Jesus.
I really can't. I mean, this, I don't know. This one looks like a pig. That looks a bit like a seahorse. That looks like a donkey. That looks like Mickey Mouse. That looks like the shoe from Cinderella. And that looks like I was going to try and make a joke there. That wasn't going to work. I was going to try and come up with something really witty for like after my birthday or something. No, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at stand-up.
like about that, okay, have you all seen it? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the way he looks like he's a Scooby-Doo character looking out from behind a tree.
Where?
Peekaboo, peekaboo, who's that there?
Real?
Angry Jesus.
He is an angry Jesus. He's angry Jesus, isn't he? His moustache is down-turning.
It must have been a kind of Stella he's appearing
Oh, hang on. I think I just saw it. Hang on.
He's quite an angry Jesus.
He is an angry Jesus. He's angry Jesus, isn't he? His moustache...
No, hang on. Have I lost it? I think I lost it. I had it. Oh, there we go. Right. It's sort of this bit here. Like, if I put my hand and just sort of like cover this little bit. Okay, I guess I can kind of see that it could look a bit like a sort of a bearded man kind of thing. But then again, it could just look a little bit like Santa Claus.
Moustache is down-turning.
It must have been a kind of Stella he's appearing in.
Oh.
Wife
beater.
Do you remember that thing in the World Cup when Wayne Rooney turned up in a potato? You think, well, surely he turns up in most of them.
What I particularly love about that is the fact that there is a good mouthful left at the end of that point. That point's not finished, right? So there is a touch of, there's Jesus, there goes Jesus.
The real Catholic Church running it?
No, it's an advertising agency there to promote Christ.
Those
who haven't heard of Jesus Christ, there's a company bringing him to you.
They're called the Church's Advertising Network.
Do they have to have like little small print at the bottom saying that if you believe in the afterlife, your destination could be down as well as up?
I'm not
That's a top quality theological joke.
It is. Very good.
I'm not surprised that the church has ended up on the internet. It's where I'd go if I wanted to shag kids. This will be the first time that those priests have been on the internet not pretending to be a 14-year-old girl.
I like the fact that... I just think the fun for the live audience here is to make a little list of which jokes will make the edit and which ones the BBC won't allow through.
Yeah.
What have you got for Frank? Well, I've got these three I reckon will make it. So I was going to go with those four. Yeah. How much pre-shagging do you think will make it?
If you combine it while you're watching the show on Thursday night with the drinking game. So every time a joke goes in that you didn't expect, take a swig and look for Jesus. As a result of the furore over the Pope's recent speech, marksmen have been stationed around St. Peter's Square with instructions to shoot the second he opens his mouth. If the Pope carries on like this, his papacy could end the way it began, with clouds of smoke rising from the Vatican roof. As a result of his comments, Pope Benedict might well spend his final years like his predecessor, hidden from public view, trembling and wetting himself. The Pope's apology for causing offence to Muslims was the first time a pontiff has ever said sorry. It was his biggest embarrassment, personally, since he was a little boy in the Hitler Youth, when he forgot his uniform and had to go window breaking in his vest and pants. Winners of that round are Frankie, Hugh and Ed.
Yeah, we're starting to get to the point where we're really getting some on-the-nose stuff. That's really pushing the boat out of it.
Just say what a pleasure it is, by the way, that you stuck with us during our obligatory Pope round. Every time we mention the Pope on Mock the Week, it fucking kills the room. And we keep bringing it up again, hoping to get a few more laughs out of the Pope. Nothing. Dies on its arse, right? Fuck, if we're doing the show in Ireland, we'd be gods. Here, nothing. And it's just a pleasure to see you back again. Thanks very much. Hope we didn't lose you for too long there. All right, we ready to go again? I felt I should make that brief editorial comment.
One of the great things that this Pope said was he said that we must all take the Da Vinci Code with a pinch of salt. And you think, well, he can talk. Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous, the idea that Jesus was married. We all know that he rose from the dead and flew up into the sky.
The Gideons should branch out now, shouldn't they? Because I always think the Gideons have such a kind of limited, stock, don't they? You go to a hotel, you go, what's going to be in the drawer? A Bible. What about something by Dick Francis for once? The Gideon Dick Francis. Oh, Whip Hand. Oh, Angels and Demons. Well done, the Gideons. Bloody Leviticus again. I know what to do about mildew.
I think it's actually male dew, meaning,
I love the way how we slagged off how tricky it was to get a laugh from the Pope first time round, and then we have a fucking second go at it.
It's actually going better second time round, yeah.
Not in my case.
I mean, I lost my faith a long time ago. I have no interest in this religion. Carry on.
I lost my faith when I was about 8 years old. I saw them installing a lightning conductor on my local church. That's it for me. What a great deal of faith you're displaying. You build a house in the Lord, you're afraid he's going to knock it down again.
Did the Gideons book into all those hotel rooms? Do they stay in the room and just leave it behind them, or do they actually...
I don't think they sneak them in.
But the tragedy is that they're assuming that you will read the Bible rather than watching the porn channel.
I actually write into the Gideon Bibles, by the way, there's porn on the telly. Just thinking, okay, right, I didn't know that. Oh! Okay, I have to do a joke again, which you heard before, but apparently it was lovely, but they was talking over it or messing around. It wasn't a clean take. You were great. There was laughter, genuinely, apparently huge. I don't know if there was.
Somebody talked over it last time.
Yeah, somebody did.
Oh, it won't happen again.
That won't happen again. Put that red rag in front of 6 bulls. As a result of the furor, what I'm saying is, you may have heard this one before, but fuck it, go for it again. You know? That was hilarious second time around. And I say that with a large pleading tone. As a result of the furore over
my
the
balls, eh?
This one could take a time. As a result of the furore over the Pope's recent speech, marksmen have been stationed around St. Peter's Square with instructions to shoot the second the Pope opens his mouth.
I'm disappointed at the rest of you.
I thought we were going to have to do that 6 times.
I thought we were going to be a team on this team. Lazy cunts.
Thank God for moving on from the religion bit.
Hello, I'm Dara Breen. Tony Blair said this week his wife will never run off with Gordon Brown. How can he be so sure? Find out on Mock the Week over on BBC Two. Now! Anal lube. No,
what? Anal lube?
Mock
What?
the Week. This week brought to you by...
Could you name a brand of anal lube?
Anusol, isn't it? Or is that something? Is that piles?
That's
not very attractive.
No one wants to buy an anal lube called Anusol.
Yeah.
With anus and hole in the same
with your
word.
voice. I'll have some anusol, please. Fucking quickly.
So if someone whips out anusol, you think, I'm not lubing up their anus, they've got piles.
What are we saying? Hello, I'm Dara Breen. Tony Blair says this week his wife will never run off with Gordon Brown. Really, can you be sure, Tony? Seriously, look at them. They're made for each other. Beautiful couple. Find out now more about this. This is fucking go nowhere. Go back to the start. What the... Fuck, I hate this bit. Pain in the arse.
You hate this bit?
I hate this bit.
Finally, we're getting somewhere.
100 fucking
pain in the arse, Dara. Are you taking anything for it?
All I want to do is come watch Mock the Week. There's fucking loads about anal lube. That's the actual promo we should have, but unfortunately that's not going in. Okay, so what's going into the fucking show this week? It's Sherry.
We've got to keep a bit of lube in, surely.
I don't know, I think it's all or nothing.
Is Penguin going in?
I imagine during my colonoscopy I must have had a certain amount of anal. The thing they said to me in my colonoscopy, I said, would it be all right? Could I watch it on camera? Because you can see they're watching it on a screen.
Not impossible.
They said, well, no, you wouldn't want to do that. I think it's best if you're unconscious. I said, but you can watch it on a screen, can't you? She said, honestly, after the first 3 feet, you wouldn't thank us.
What?
And she was right.
OK, Grant, let's go for it. Hello, I'm Dara Breen. On Mock the Week this week, we'll be talking about Tony Blair, we're talking about Sherry Blair, we're talking about Gordon Brown, and one penguin on the loose in Britain. Have you seen it? Find out now on Mock the Week over on BBC Two. Press the button. Two. Now. Mocking the Week like a bitch that it is.
You know what they want? You know what they want?
They want that. See, that's the trailer they rejected before. It's our favourite trailer, but we can never use it. I am Dara Breen. Yeah, join us at BBC, where we'll be mocking the week. Mocking it like the crazy bitch she is. Our next round is called If This Is the Answer, What Is the Question? On the board are 6 categories. For each chosen category, I read out an answer, and the players have to guess what the question might be. Mark, Which category would you like?
The environment.
Okay, environment
God.
it is. The answer is 3 billion. What is the question?
Is it what is the excess on Richard Hammond's car insurance?
Oh!
He's walking around. It's what he would have wanted.
Did you hear what he said though? How lovely is that when he came to? The first two things. First thing, I want some cornflakes. When James May came in, he went, "All right, fuckface." How cool is that? I think he's better now.
Is it Heather Mills's divorce lawyer's opening gambit?
It is cool.
Playing
Yeah,
hide
yeah,
and
it's good.
seek. What is the number that David Blunkett might as well be counting up to?
Sadie might take part as well, so you could sniff them out. Don't you think in the McCartney-Mills divorce thing, the easiest way of settling it, working out how much you should get, is just say, take as much as you can stuff in your leg?
Winston would like that.
Let's go around. Whatever you can get in your leg, you can keep.
Like a trolley dash. But how would she get around to the different
She'd
parts
have
of
to
the
hop round and she'd, you know, go to the safe and stuff. Whatever she
There's a show in this. This is a show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She gets a hard time. I think whoever takes over from her is going to have a very big shoe to fill.
I have no objection to Heather Mills getting as much money off Paul McCartney as she can. She's a disabled woman. For me, that's one person of incapacity benefit.
3 billion, anyway?
Is it what is currently one... No, I'll fuck this up. Well, I'll come back to you on that one.
Okay, fine.
I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to think of something that I could give you guys as a thing, but I'm really struggling.
Anyone who cleanse the palate before Andy comes back with a second go in the main course?
I'm trying to work out what Andy was going to say. Fuck it for him.
You only got how many?
I'm
and that's
quite
fair
happy
enough
to
work
fuck it for myself.
How many people starred in the film China's Biggest Gangbang?
How many people think that having sex whilst popping bubble wrap would be fun? It would though, wouldn't it? You'd have to know the girl, but it'd be fun.
I've literally got some bubble wrap, actually. Literally right by me.
Yeah, that's an number.
I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it. I'm trying to reach it. There you go. Oh, hang on. I think I've already popped it. No. Is there any that's not popped? There's none that's not popped. I can't. This is the worst bubble wrap ever. Don't know why I've got it.
Within a minute.
Oh, I think I know this one, but probably somebody else will get to give the fucking answer in the end.
The next topic is bad things to say or do when naked.
Oh, God.
Welcome to your new foster home.
Oh! Oh! Oh, no.
Good morning, Class 2B. Today, we're going to learn how to count to 21.
Oh! I've got one. This will be bad as well. Oh my God! I almost don't want to say it. Oh no! Am I going to do it? I'm going to. Oh! Here, Fido! Here, Fido! Here, boy! Oh God, no! I'm embarrassed with myself with that one.
I know it's a relay. You were meant to take the baton.
Welcome to the first lesson of practical self-defense for women.
Now, about your pet hamster.
I don't want to know where that was going.
Well, this is a rum-do. The huskies are dead, the sledges are gone, and my penis fell off at base camp 1.
That would be pretty bad.
Oh, I'm a bit laden down with this shopping. Could you just reach in and get my keys for me? Thanks.
Happy birthday, dear Grandad.
Oh, no. No.
I didn't even know the prison had a HIV-positive wing.
I want a divorce!
All right, Ace Ventura.
This is my first time on Skype. What? You can see me.
That was the old version of Zoom, for anyone who's wondering. Anyone who's a bit too young.
Bet you don't like lawnmowers as much as I do.
Oh!
Yeah, I understand why I had to have gas for the... What the fuck do you call that thing? Oh, I know. It's kind of spoiling now. All right, again. I understand why I had to have gas for the... do you know what it is? I want to say...
Say whatever you want to.
No, the thing in your mouth. But I keep... It's because of Frankie. Because... I want to say... What is that thing? Root canal. But I kept thinking anal. I kept... I do. Thinking it can't be anal. Can't be anal.
I'll be honest with you, they both hurt.
Oh, God.
Hello, I'm your new Liberal Democrat councillor.
I mean, just going, I'm your new Liberal Democrat, even fully clothed, that's bad enough.
Children must guess where I've hidden the Easter eggs.
I have come to fix the salami slicer.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Coming up later, for a light-hearted and inaccurate look at the news, watch ITV News. For a light-hearted and inaccurate panel game, watch the news, then watch Mock the Week with me, Dara Breen, 10 o'clock on BBC Two.
Over on BBC
How
Two.
likely is that to get through the lawyers?
I have no idea.
Light-hearted suggests I'm not going to be in it much.
Might be wise.
If you're enjoying the series on Roman emperors, then you may like to know there's a Roman emperor wall chart free for every viewer of Mock the Week. Over on BBC Two now.
It looks a bit weird there. He was literally going like this. So what's he doing under that desk? What is going on under there?
Tomatoes it was yesterday. Next on BBC Two, it's Mock the Week with me, Dara Breen. In fact, it would be on now if it wasn't for me having to stand here and tell... Nah, that's shite. That's rubbish.
Hasn't stopped you with the other two.
Yeah. You know, enjoy this particular part
I
of the
like
show?
this one. You fucking do it. Go on.
No, it's
How
rubbish.
aggressive was that? Oh, I like this one. You fucking do it.
No, it's rubbish. It's rubbish.
Sell it, Dara, sell it.
Do it sexy. Sexy.
Do you want me to do it?
Sexy, Dara. Let's all dance behind you.
Well, can I mention Mitchell Webb? Can I mention... yeah, okay, great, Grant, okay. You've seen the last X's, you've seen the last Mitchell and Webb. Get your tear ducts ready, it's the last Mock the Week. Oh, weepy shite. Okay, that's the other one again.
Strap in, fuckface, it's on.
Yeah.
Get your cocks out, it's the last Mock the Week.
Yeah. Bang your dick against the telly, it's Mock the Week time.
Oh, static!
That's in the can.
You've already watched Extras and Mitchell and Webb. If you're not laughed out, join us with a crazy audience here for Mock the Week. That'll be you lot, by the way. Mock the Week, next.
Bit slow on the uptake,
Travel
weren't
News,
they?
by the way, which unlikely organisation has backed an airline?
This is great. The Vatican.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, how cool is that?
Does this mean that there's going to be stewardesses dressed as nuns? Because if so, I take Jesus into my heart.
How funny would it be? Because apparently they organise regular prayers throughout the flight. Imagine if you're just a regular traveller and you wake up, there's 200 people reciting the Lord's Prayer. You're like,
What's going on? The motto. Every flight there's a bit where the stewardess, as it known, will go, and the emergency exits are here and here.
It's a cheap airline, isn't it? It's essentially, it's like EasyJet or something.
It is EasyJet, but it only flies...
They send them on pilgrimages.
It only flies on pilgrimages,
Which is
yeah.
perfect, because you forego food and drink and all forms of comfort. Into a contemplative mood.
The motto of the airline is apparently seeking your face, Lord.
Yeah, it's actually written on the back of all the chairs.
Really?
In a very upbeat with an exclamation mark at the end.
Signore!
Looking for your face, God!
They must be the most
Exclamation mark ruins it a bit there.
Most relaxed people on any flight, though, wouldn't they? Do you know, they're going, oh, I'm seeking your face, Lord, and if the whole thing crashes, I'll see your face that little bit quicker.
If it's a plane going to Lourdes, right, that's basically going to be like a plague ship. You that's going to be like a broken biscuit tin of human physicality. If God doesn't want you to walk, are you really going to risk flying?
Do you reckon after they've gone to Lord's and they've been cured that they lose their disability status and they can't get on early on the flight? You're better now. Oh, come on, I'll still get an aisle seat.
Maybe they just
you can walk.
So there's a whole sort of weird thing with Catholic pilgrimage sites, isn't there? Because it's always places where, like, the Virgin Mary appeared to children and stuff like that. And, you know, if the Virgin Mary appears to one child, you can write that off. But if the Virgin Mary appears to, like, 5 children, that means something. That means that a local sex offender is dressing up as the Virgin Mary. And then people are then using it as a place of pilgrimage. It's good having a Nazi Pope now, isn't it? See, I have a theory, right? The Nazis were very scientific. They probably preserved Hitler's brain. And you could probably do a brain transplant, but you know, you wouldn't be able to hide it completely. So probably Hitler's just been biding his time, waiting for one of his henchmen to get a really important job that involved wearing an enormous hat.
There seems no better point on which to stay. At the end of that round, the points go to Frankie, Hugh and Alan. Now we come to our final quickfire round called Scenes We'd Like to See. This is for everyone, so if you can all make your way over to the performance area, please. I call it ideas for scenarios we'd love to see, and the performers come in with their suggestions. Okay. Here we go. The first topic is... Lads, Ed, you got to get there faster.
Do you like this?
Yeah.
I mean, couldn't he like just waited for them to get into place, then say that line?
Okay, everyone back. Everyone
I was
back.
too slow.
Too slow, yeah.
Everyone back. Yes.
No, I'm fine. I was just...
Does the runner actually go into him?
Sauntering? Who fucking saunters? Get your arse over there, dude.
I lollop.
Don't... Oh, you're going to meander next time, are you?
They're going to really take the piss out of this now, aren't they?
Smell the fucking roses this time, all right?
I'm going to fucking skip.
Yeah. Now we come to our final quickfire round called Scenes We'd Like to See. This is for everyone, so if you can make your way over to the performance area, please.
Your own time you wasted.
Oh, you'd like to do it again, would you? Yeah.
Ironic,
back
that.
You all come. Come on, how weird would that look in the middle of the show? Ed bolts the desk.
Are we thinking that maybe somewhere in between?
Yeah, I'm trying to regard them as the 2 poles. If you could just
I find it slightly quicker with a standing start.
Get your arse down.
Can we all do it in the style of, like, a SWAT team? You know?
Yeah, how about as a... Now we come to our final quickfire round called Scenes We'd Like to See. This is for everyone, so if you could all make your way over to the performance area, please. I call ideas for scenarios we'd love to see. And people come in with this.
Area secure, sir. That was his idea.
He won't say.
Right.
I love that he was trying to tell them all off, and then clearly some producer, obviously off camera, just goes to the audience, yeah, just start cheering so we can try and move this along.
Wait. Dara, if there's any beating to be administered, would I be able to do it?
See? Like, just get on with the fucking show.
Now we come to our final quickfire round called Scenes We'd Like to See. This is for everyone. So, if you can make your way over to the performance area.
Now, are we going to need to do this again?
Of course we're going to do it again. fucking started laughing. It wasn't my fault. They were the fucking giggle ones.
Can I just check? What happens in this round?
I would presume from... There we go.
Always good to have a retarded fan in the crowd. Go team.
Did you see Jermaine Greer said that about Steve Irwin, that finally the animal kingdom has got its revenge on Jermaine Greer? It'd be quite good.
Steve Irwin.
Oh God, I remember when Steve Irwin died. Oh, I was cut up.
It would be quite funny and ironic if she tripped over her own tits and thus the bra got revenge on her. That would have worked a lot better if I hadn't fucked it.
Yeah, but come on, there is an irony in Steve Irwin being killed by a fish. I mean, that's like Michael Schumacher being killed by a shopping trolley.
Yeah? What are you wearing? Oh, I like this.
When has there been a phone behind the desk?
Could you, all those doing the stand-up round, if you could move over to the stand-up area?
Can you only tell me wants to stand up? Didn't realise I'm already standing up talking to you.
Miss, Gina spilled something on her top, miss.
She dribbled on her shirt. You won't notice.
Well, as long as it doesn't look like I pissed upwards.
Don't get a hairdryer.
I think they would have filmed that if you had. It will dry out, but only...
Stop focusing on the
tits. It'll only
tits.
be half full.
Gina, please stop blowing on your breasts. Oh, straight off. OK, Grant. Roll it back then. Roll it back. Roll it back. We'll go back to the thing. OK.
Are you talking to the woman who's hiding under the desk?
We'll be making the appearance. Here's a bit of observation, Chicago. Somebody from the team overheard somebody on a train discussing the show along with Thursday Night Television and BBC Two and said, yeah, and I also watched that Stop the Week with Darius O'Brien.
Stop the week, I want to get off.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean, it's written on giant fucking letters behind my head for the entire show, right?
Osama bin Laden died this week, didn't he, supposedly?
He did. We were almost going to get to a bit.
There was a very good story about how he was obsessed by Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston, yeah.
And I thought if he hadn't died, that would be a very good solution to it. You take Whitney Houston to Afghanistan, you tether her to a post, and wait.
If he is dead, I hope he turns up on that bit in the BAFTAs this year when they go, members who died this year.
Oh!
Services to video.
I have an award for my favourite audience member of the night.
Is it that bloke with the beard?
No, it's not the guy with the beard. No. He's quite great, actually. The guy with the beard is quite talented. No, it's the guy. It's the guy who spent the entire time. He's on the edge of the row. You're a principal man, I'm sure, but like that. Good man yourself. Going, fucking oh yeah, anal lube. He's quite interactive, actually. Yeah. The entire show. We got the rest of them, but he had staunch resistance to being gotten anything. He actually has bruises from the fingers and pressed into his I'm not getting these 3 hours back. OK. Closer to home, what has Gordon Brown been doing this week?
Has he been shitting hedgehogs into a bucket?
So random.
You say no, but I saw that story as well.
How do you know?
How painful would that be?
Be an excellent edition of Question Time.
You'd also have had to swallow the hedgehog's whole.
Oh, you actually, yeah, OK, so you never even actually tell it to do it.
Gel on top.
Stop it!
Sorry.
Don't make me turn into some prick now. Stop it, all of you. Now, stop. Correct answer. Closer to home, what has Gordon Brown been talking about this week?
The Union Director.
And then he shat a hedgehog into
That wasn't the clever part. The clever part was he did it through a paper hoop.
There's actually a photo of the hedgehog going,
woo! Thumbs up. Really? This is to cover ourselves legally, is it? OK, fantastic.
Well, we can't say that thing
No,
about
no,
Gordon Brown.
nothing of that, none of that. I'm having a different conversation that doesn't involve shitting hedgehogs. After the restaurant, it's Mock the Week with some hard-hitting political news stories, including baby hedgehogs in love with a broom. You could fucking join in. Join in, we'll do that again. We'll go from the top there again. Fuck
You're
this.
supposed to know they were supposed to join in. Terence, you're supposed to join in. You should know that. Have you not got your own auto cues?
Has anybody started digging a tunnel?
I've got a trailer. Come on down to Pussy Town. Mark the week.
You think I don't want to do that trailer? Every time my soul doesn't scream for a Pussy Town type trailer. They never run it, though. Hello.
Yeah.
Let's get it on. After the restaurant, it's Mock the Week with some hard-hitting political news stories, including one about baby hedgehogs in love with a broom. Mock the Week. We don't take prisoners. Join us for Mock the Week when we'll have things like this. That's Mock the Week next on 2. No, plus like that. Okay. That's Mock the Week tonight at 9 on 2. No.
Tell them what it's supposed to do.
Sorry. Do we have to do them clean without applause, don't we? Okay, cool. Yeah. That's Mock the Week next on 2. That's Mock the Week tonight at 9 on 2. That's Mock the Week. Sorry. That's Mock the Week. Stop fucking laughing. That's Mock the Week after the restaurant on BBC 2. And we're fucking out of here.
Yeah! Oh, wow. I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to say that an hour-long compilation of Mock the Week is too long. Oh my God, my joy is killing me. Oh, there. It's very obvious why quite a lot of that is too hot for TV. But to be fair, most of it seems to come from Frankie Boyle, doesn't it? He was always known as that bit of a loose cannon, wasn't he? On Mock the Week, was he? Because there was a period that he just sort of disappeared from the show. Was he ever fired or anything like that? Because that was just something I was like, did he maybe one day make a joke and it just went too far, and it was like, nah, we're done. We can't have him anymore after this. And I was honestly I remember when the final episode was aired. I never actually watched it, but I looked into who was in it, and I was shocked. First of all, that Frankie Boyle wasn't in there, because I thought if you're going to do a last episode, surely that's the one you just go, we're going to invite back literally the fan favourites or our favourites or whatever that we've had over, I don't know, how long was it going for? Was it 20 years or something like that? I mean, it feels like forever that it was going for. It really does. It feels like it was forever. Oh, man. Well, I enjoyed that. Thank you, Brett, for sending that my way. And hopefully this goes out on YouTube. I'm going to stop talking now because my jaw and my throat are absolutely killing me. I need to get a cup of tea. And before I record the next Benidorm episode, which I'm going to do in a minute, I'm going to do something that's hopefully not going to make me laugh so much, so I can rest my throat a little bit. So I'm going to go and check out the other Super Geek Patreon request, which is Merlin. So again, keep your eyes peeled for that, and hopefully you enjoy that when it comes out. But for now, my name's Kevin. I'm a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.